All right, so we want to look at given digits. What else do we want to look at? Let's see. Hey everybody, welcome to Code Hangout number 49. I'm probably going to do a special Code Hangout for number 50 on Sunday. So I might do like a special non-Code Hangout stream tomorrow just to keep the numbers going, right? So, regions. Yeah, that's another thing. We want to look at regions. And let's see, underlays, overlays, regions. And regions are kind of like cages without without a value. That's really the only difference. All right. So for given digits, yeah, so the easiest, well, the best thing would be to have just the regular digit entry thing, right? But we've obviously removed the selection. So there's a couple of different things we could do. We could try some way to get the selection back when the puzzle component is selected. That could be tricky. We could try to implement a single cell selection, which I guess makes sense. There isn't really any reason to select multiple cells. Let's see what that might look like. So let's editor. So we are in the puzzle component, and we want to handle input down just as an for instance. So for example, input down. All right. And well, we'll see what happens. Okay. And in our cage component, overlay component, handle input down, we're doing this, and we have a get input cell. So we should be able to run get input cell. Let's see what that gives us. If this gives us anything, you know, any problems. Does this do the right thing when we're not? Hey Andy, welcome. Welcome to the stream. You're in early. Nice to see it. All right, so puzzle component, click. So that gets us a cell at 30, and if I click here, cell is undefined. If I click here, all right. I think if I do something like this. Actually, let's see how selection happened. I mean, I don't really care at the moment about undo, redo, and all that stuff. I mean, it would be nice in the future if I can get that all working, but it's not a priority. So, well, not just nice. It's eventually it's going to get really important. But for now, I'm gonna be happy to just get it working. So first dot selected cells. Handle drag start selected cell count, selecting this cell. So this dot select or app dot select cell might be all we need, right? So if I click here and then go here. Okay. All right, maybe that's all we need. So if I do a deselect first, and then I select, that should let us select one cell at a time. I saw red here. Was it? Oh, select required cells. Okay. If cell. And then So this comes from where exactly? Handle key down. Exec action. Type undefined. To press digit. Can we run do press digit direct? All right, let's see. It's getting called at 3777. Okay. 377. Nope. 3777. Okay, and then we are at 3550. And it's basically we're not in the right tool. So if I go here, do this. I mean, I could literally just let him put in numbers and then convert the numbers to givens, for example. But for now, let's see if we can just do it in the editor directly. So tool normal. So now the problem is, wait, we don't have buttons here, so it has to be via keyboard, which of course impedes editing in manual. So I think it might be easiest to just let people put in digits. The problem is it's not trivial then to remove the givens. So we might want to have a button that converts givens. All right, let's look into that. What if we had a button in here? So if we had a button, something like this, and say digits to givens. How do we express that? I mean, I could make an icon. So like, I don't know, set givens style. And right now there's a bit of an issue with the font size. Do we have a different button here? I mean, we'll eventually need to put a proper style in here anyways. All right, let's just, for now, let's just see. Okay, so line height is too big. Font size is too big. And then the whole thing is too big. Everything is too big. Width, height. Width, height. Flex. Button. Where are these input sizes given? Border, left, right, flex, spacing, font weight, border radius, justify content, set height. All right. So let's see, font size. One rem and height 1.5 rem. Need a bit of breathing space and line height. So if we did this, for example, what does this look like? Oop. That's not working. All right, this needs to be a string. So we definitely want to have a class for this down the line. All right. Why is the... I guess we have to reset the width as well. Height, width. Height, width. All right. And font weight. Font weight. Normal. Make this. Let's leave this as 1 for now. All right. And then we need another button, which is basically edit givens. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's do something like this, just to have these two grouped into something here. Okay. I mean, I don't think you ever want to edit givens by dragging them around or whatever. This is a little awkward for now, admittedly. Ideally, I should be able to do this and just press a number. I mean, how hard would that be? Okay, the point is because of the lack of mobile support here, that would be just not great. I'm also thinking that in other tools, people have access to edit more things than just what's available there. Oh. Where's the editor? Where is my inspector? My inspectors are being recreated. Handle tool exit. Uh-oh. Handle component change. Component manager. I think it still thinks that that it's still selected. Probably. Component manager. Set selected. So we do this. Now we select this again. Set select in component. Component resolve. Okay. So I think what's happening here is when we're leaving the tool and the component gets unselected, it doesn't register that, and it thinks the component is the currently selected component. Yeah, and it probably thinks they're equal. All right, so the correct operation here is to handle the deselection properly. So handle tool exit. So handle tool exit, it does a detach element. And the selected is handled by the manager, right? So this dot manager dot set selected, nothing. So click this, click elsewhere, go back, click this again, and we're back. All right. Okay. One second, let me just check. Are we running on Twitch? Yep, Twitch looks good. Are we running on YouTube? Yep, looks fine. Sweet. Did we have dropped frames yet? Nope, that's good too. All right. So, in the puzzle component, we would like to capture the key events. Now, the key event handlers are here, and it currently just hits here. So if I'm here, I select this one and I press 1, we get a key handler firing, but it's not passing through to the component editor. Hey, Mark. Wait, why? What do you tell me? Is there something I'm supposed to be doing? What was the last thing you told me? All right. You had to let me know, Mark. What do you mean? Actually, you can help me here. I'm currently trying to decide what's the best way of editing givens. So currently, I was just going to slap it on the puzzle component in the listing here. And given that I don't have the UI for the buttons here, I thought one of the things I could do is I could literally say, have a button here, set givens and edit givens, where edit givens basically turns all the givens into normal digits, and then I can go use the normal tool to edit them, and then set givens will turn all the digits back into givens. It's a little awkward because you're switching back and forth and doesn't let you easily quickly type one in. And of course, it would be better if I could just do this and then press a letter or digit or whatever to set it. But that obviously has no mobile support, right? There's no mobile UI for that. So it's not what I should be doing, right? And that's what every other editor does because they don't worry about mobile support. So if I go here, I think I can just, actually not while I'm in cages mode, but if I go to general, I can click here and press a 1. And I can even, here it even accepts letters because there's no hotkeys here in this editor, right? And backspace, yeah. And delete, yeah. So it kind of operates like that, which is nice and easy. And I'd like to also have that. I'm just kind of bouncing around a little bit which one I should do. Also, the key control API currently doesn't pass this handler through. So I'm wondering if I should forward the key handler. Because here, for example, I'm skipping out when you're pressing control. I don't know why. I'm not sure why. Let's see what happens if I do this. And if I do if res return true. What if I do that? I could go here and press 2. So app.doPressDigit key handlers. We get forward event, but I'm guessing it doesn't forward. Yeah, it's probably not a smooth experience, and it's not what people expect. So I don't know. You know, good user experience and all that stuff. Let's see how hard it will be to just add this handler here. So what if I do this? Because I don't even need full cell selection. It's good enough if you can just click on a cell and select that one cell. So if we do a handle key and do a return true here. So I go here, click here. Wait. Input move. All right, fair enough. For event handle key. For event handle key. All right, it does not actually execute the handler on the inspector. Yeah. Manager, type of manager. Inspectors. So, Click here and press 1. Forward key never gets to that inspector line. So we're getting to this line, but we're not getting to this line. Why is that? There should be inspectors. Or am I looking at the wrong file here? Inspectors is an empty array. Where do the inspectors come from? Inspectors. Manager. Do we have to pass it through the manager first, maybe? Component manager. Inspector, manager UI. Component manager. Handle. Cage component, yada, yada, yada. Arrow component. The component manager is a type of component. So it has these handlers. The components must attach element, detach element. How? Wait a second. So if I go here, and I go here, and I click here. Input up. Let's see where that event. Okay, I gotta get rid of that spam. It's stopping me from actually seeing anything going on. Let's quickly see how the events get passed through, because I forgot. So handle input down, for example. Let's just get a stack trace. I just want to see where that comes from, right? So click on a cage, press input down. So this comes from forward event to 644, 644, 644. Get input component. What? That doesn't make any sense. Handle input down. Oh, that's 544, 644. 6. 6. Here we go. All right, so I guess we'll have to do a handle key forwarding here as well. Well, what's the difference? Hover selected. Selected. So input up only works for selected. Down works for hovered as well. If handle key, then handle key. Do press digit key handler. I go here. key handlers, keyboard event, cell. All right, I don't see that coming through to here. Forward event. Handle is attached, so we don't actually want to put handle in here. Maybe that's our problem. Puzzle component, click, press 1. Component handler, selection, yada yada yada. Puzzle component. Okay, and that actually stops it from going through. Alright. Okay. So, don't need that. Don't need that. And now, in the puzzle component, alright. Then here we can say selected cells, yada yada yada. Selected cells. Framework.app. Selected cells. And let's go back to here, to our test thing here. Pressing a 1, selected cells, handle keyword. Do we have to do press digit from here? The do press digit expects a digit already. Not sure if I like this. Alright, let's try the button version. How do we handle these buttons? Yes, we can just constant button style. And we're going to handle that via classes in the final version. Or potentially completely different, right? And then handler, this dot handle set givens, handler edit givens. All right. Let's clone that. It's gonna be a short stream, by the way, today. I got started late on my second stream. So go here, edit givens. Let's get rid of this for now. And this. And this while we're at it. Handle ended givens. So here we basically turn the givens to. All right, so we're gonna look at framework.app.puzzle.get cell .grid .get cell list. Okay. Cells. And then cells dot slice 2 dot for each. I'm just going to look at a couple of them. All right, and then for each cell, allow you to specify given candidates. Yeah, yes. I just got to be careful because people want to do given colors then and given everything, and it doesn't actually support those. And given candidates work a little different because they're editable. They're not, you know, black and blue and all that. But we'll see. We'll look into it. So c.get prop givens given, and then what's the other one? Normal, I think. What? Not digit. Normal. Boom. Edit givens. Get prop is not a function. Are you sure about this? Ah, prop get. I normalized those a long time ago, thankfully. Oh. Undefined, undefined. So that's a 5. Okay. So probably what we want to do is do this. Let given equals prop given, or better even, we'll take both. So if somebody hasn't converted it to givens yet, we don't penalize them by wiping out all their stuff. So let given equals given or normal. All right. And then we'll wipe the given. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Which I hope is possible. Not even certain. If given is not equal to undefined, cell.prop set given undefined. I think there's a clear prop we want to use. Cell prop unset. Normal center. So we cannot unset givens. Ooh, clear prop. We cannot clear givens. Can we set priv? We can set given. All right. We can set given. Let's set it to undefined and see what happens. I might have to add clearing for givens and such. So, edit givens. Cannot read properties of undefined. Reading to lowercase. Cannot read properties of undefined. Prop set 845. 845. 845. Prop set 845. Val to lowercase. So it won't even pass through here. Set given. Yeah, we might have to update the cell API here a bit to support this use case. Because this doesn't do the trick. But if I do this afterwards, does that update that cell? So we're looking at this one up here. Oh, it does. Okay. Okay. And then cell.prop set normal given. And now I could theoretically go here, change it, and then reverse the process. Okay. So in theory, it looks like it might work. If we do it for all of them. So go here, puzzle component, edit givens. Go back, edit them, yada, 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 you know. Make these all ones, and then go back here and then do set givens. All right. So now in set givens, we kind of more or less do the same thing. We get all the cells. And then for each cell, we do the same thing here. set givens. Okay. We'll do cell set given, and then cell, and then basically we want to do a clear all, which should do a render content for us. Okay. Because we basically just want to clear the cell out, right? So we go here, set givens, edit givens, go here. We don't want these ones here, and that should be an 8. And these should be gone, and we want the 1 and the 2 here. Actually, no, we want a 3 here. Then we go back here, set givens. Now if we go back to here, yeah. I mean, it works fairly smoothly. Okay. Now if we do this, and we go back to here, and we'll do set givens, it doesn't accept those. The problem is, I'm trying to remember what it looks like when there's given candidates, how they're being set. So I think let's leave this one here. Let's look at where the puzzle gets loaded in, and that happens in the loader, not in the converter. So we want to look at puzzle loading, center marks, given center marks, toggle prop center, given center marks. So we do this, and we have a similar thing with corner marks. So it might make sense to have these added to the cell API as well to make that work more smoothly. So basically for now, we want to get corner marks and given corner marks. Don't think we want given corner marks in this case. Well, let's see. So these come from corner and center. I think I need to start switching to American spelling one day, do a refactor for my own sanity's sake. I've been trying to do the British English for Simon Mark's sake, but it's probably not good. So if I go here, and I say set givens, corner center, corner center, corner center. So these should be arrays. Given, corner, center. All right. Actually, let's put this down here to remind us what that would look like. So this happens at the end with any cell, really. So if we have a given, we set given. If we have a corner mark, we do slightly more than that. We do... What exactly do we do? So this is an array of values. Given corner marks. Okay. Equals corner. And then we'll do this. Right. And I think for pencil marks, or for center marks, we're doing the same thing. So given center marks, and then this gets to center here. All right. If I go here, set givens. Ooh. All right. That's super spammy. So, given corner marks, all right, and corner, sell.get prop corner. Okay, and we want to do the same thing with given corner mark, center marks. Corner, center, given center marks. And center, center, center. Don't actually need that now. Okay. Go here and set. Is there arrays? If corner is not equals undefined, or if corner or array dot length greater than 0. And we do the same thing with center marks. All right. Do this and set givens. So given center marks, prop, given corner marks, 8. Given center marks, prop gets center. Okay. Which one was it? Ah, here. So I think the toggle prop here expects something else. Yeah, in fact, it shouldn't be prop set. Prop set val. So we probably want to prop set for each of them. Oh, because the toggling here. Ah, okay, that's the thing. We don't actually want to clear these. They just get converted. Okay, so I have to rethink the clear all. So we'll do a clear prop on the normal. And then we'll do that. And then on the clear all, we're going to replace that basically with just render content. And then these, we don't actually need to do them at all, because they're just getting converted to given corner marks. If I go here, set givens, cell. Now they're black, before they were blue. So they're not getting re-rendered correctly. Okay. Given center marks, if I think we'll have to clear them and then put them back in. So we'll probably need to do something like this. Clear corner, and then do this after all. This. And then we'll do the same thing here with center. And then at the end, we'll just collaborate the render call. Nope. Here it's splitting it into an array. And then here, toggle prop, corner. Doesn't seem to work correctly. Let's just reset this. So, go in here. We go in here, we do this, clear this, and then we'll set these up. What do we get? Given corner marks, 1 and 2. We're pulling on those. Given corner marks. Given corner marks. And then toggle prop. It does not seem to operate correctly. Oh. Cell given corner marks seems to be cleared. Corner marks. After this clear, after the clear, the given corner marks seem to also be cleared. What? That doesn't make sense. So, clear, prop, clear, wait, what am I calling? Clear prop corner, clear prop corner, clear prop, clear pencil marks, clear candidates, all right. And these do not touch the givens. Is it because we're using the same array? Is that what's the problem here? But we're doing the same thing here. 1 second, so corner here. Yes, okay. First of all, let's spread these out like this. Like that. So we want to clone this array. Because when we're clearing that, we're assigning the same array to our center marks, and then we're clearing them. We're actually doing the same thing here. Is that why is that not a problem here? Oh, because we're assigning them to the previous one. So then the clear prop. We'll see. Now they're given. So now if I go back to here, 3. So the 3 is blue and the 1, 2 is, and if I reset now, they come back. All right. And does that do the same thing? So I can remove the 2, make it a 3, 4, 5, reset, and it go to, all right. You were right, Mark. Of course you were. And if I go to editing, they're not included yet. Okay. But this seems to do the trick. The only issue is if prop get center returns undefined. I don't know what's coming out of there, because will it be an array with one undefined element in it? I mean, evidence suggests that no, that's not the case, right? So then we can get rid of that. And that. That, and that. All right. So now in the other direction, again, we move the render content out here. We'll do this with the givens. And then we'll do So in the edit call, the question is, because corner marks, given corner marks can be removed. So do we want to edit the state as it is or the state as it is underneath? I think we want to do the state as it is, right? So in other words, right, if I do this, no, if I do this, 1, 2, 3, right, and I make these as givens, and then I go back and I change it to this. If I now say edit givens, should this be a 1, 2, 3 or a 1, 2? I think it should be a 1, 2. It should be whatever is visible on screen right now, even though it's a little counterintuitive vis-a-vis the other direction. All right. So I think all we want to do is we do basically just, and now the given corner marks will actually be cleared. So these will be an empty array. The corner prop will be cleared. And then corner, actually no, all we need to do is this, and that's it. And then the re-render will actually do the trick. We'll just clear the givens, and we don't actually need to do anything else, because they work that way, right? The given mark is just saying which of them should be highlighted, and it's very different from the given digits, which are complete separate independent property, right? So that should actually do the trick. Set given undefined, prop set normal given. If given is undefined, I'm just curious. If I go to framework.app.puzzle.getCell, nope, .getCell app.puzzle.cells 0 dot. If I do a prop set normal to undefined, what happens? Undefined. Every property is undefined. Prop set normal. So we can't, if given is undefined, yeah, so this is always going to be true. This may or may not be true, but we also want to clear prop before we do this. If given is not equal to undefined, prop set normal given. Okay. So set givens, edit givens. This did not work because it's given corner marks. How many times? Because they're both say, geez. No, given corner marks, given center marks. How many times did I copy this up here to just end up with a mistake in the end? Anyways, should not set any given corner center marks where there is a given normal digit. True. Well, I'm not, right? I'm not, because this I do always, right? And in fact, I can just do this first. Then given's always cleared out as well. So what you're saying is that if given is not undefined, here we want to clear out corner and center marks. So in other words, if I do something like shift 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, and I go here, and I say set givens, there's just a 1 here. And if I go to edit and I remove the 1, there's no markings underneath. But if I want to do this and I say set givens, now they're black. I can put a 1 here and I do set givens again and I say edit givens. The 1, 2, 3, 4 is gone. All right. This one is still not working correctly though. Corner marks, given center marks. So I was under the impression, if given center mark, so I think it's the problem here is this is not getting forced to re-render. So I guess we're just gonna do this anyways. Basically, we have to clear it and then reset it just to get it to. I don't think there's a way of. There's a way of setting it dirty. Basically, the renderer just says, hey, this property is already rendered. I don't need to re-render it. And it doesn't take the given state into consideration because under normal operation, the givens cannot change while solving, right? So, pencil marks, clear vowels. Render props for each. Update prop. Update prop. If prop equals. Wait a second. I thought there was a place where it just pops out and says, hey, we're fine. But I don't see that here. Right, so if I go here now and I say set givens, all right, and if I say edit givens, it didn't actually start the logging here. Right, set givens, clear, edit givens. So given value, yada yada yada. All rendering true. That's actually not helping us. So what we care about is, are we actually updating something, let's say a candidate property, right? So this is a candidate property. Is there a reason why this might not execute? Because it's important to us that this actually refreshes. All right. All right. And update prop. Don't actually want that to kick off. All right. Clear, set givens, and now edit givens. Yeah, you see, update candidates is not kicking in here. Why is that? Here you go. Rendered values, prop equals val, yada, yada, yada. All right. So rendered values, where do you get updated? At the end. So it seems to me that by setting rendered values to an empty object, we will force a full re-render. And that feels a little hacky. So in the end, we'll probably just want to put a force in here. So set, edit, set. All right, 3, 2. Reload, it's a 1, 2, edit givens, switch back, 1, 2, 3, 4, go back to editor, set givens, refresh game, these remain, let's get rid of some of these, change them up, reset, it resets, edit givens, just clear that, clear it again, put a 2 in there, Put a 4 in there. And set givens. All right, that actually works fairly smoothly. And I guess it's not really worth recreating the whole editing and selection experience that's already working super smoothly here and replicating all that work. And this is completely mobile compatible as well. And it's letter tool. Let's test it, right? So edit givens. Can I do something like Alt, Control, ABC, AD, whatever. Control, no, Alt, Shift, blah, and Alt, blah, blah. All right, go back here, set givens, go back here, put Control 1, 2, 3, oh, delete Control 1, 2, 3, and then here add Shift, and then Shift XV. Wait, Shift Alt XV. All right, here we go. Okay, now if I reset this, they come back. And then if I want to edit them, I can go back here, delete this one, and then set them again. All right. You still set the given corner marks when there's a normal given. You still set the given corner marks when there's a normal given. I think I know what you mean. It doesn't do any harm, but yeah. So basically, if this happens here, then we basically want to skip all of that, right? So there's either we do an else and we don't do any of this work, or we just always do it, put the given at the bottom, and then inside given here, we'll do clear all. Like that. And clear these as well. So I don't even know if that's even testable. Because if I go here, right, and I do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I put a 1 in here, and then I go by here, then I go set edit givens, and now if I go back to edit givens, I think the edit givens already will have gotten rid of them. Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah, no stray. Yeah. This works really well, actually, which kind of makes me not want to bother with any of the other stuff. I mean, it's a fair amount of code, but it's simple code. So if we get rid of this, because it doesn't actually do much here right now. Let's just make sure we didn't have a whole bunch of extra rubbish in there. I think this we can just discard completely, which is nice. I don't like changing the core API much. I can avoid it. 612. What did I add here? 618, 612. Yeah. Guess that's all fine. All right, handle key was added, but that's okay. I'm happy with that. 904. Don't need that. And 14446. Now the buttons, the buttons I'm considering actually to basically have a label with them and then just 2 buttons with icons. So what if we did something like this? Givens. Something like this. Right? And then we'll do this. And then instead of set and edit, we'll just maybe freeze and unfreeze. What do you think? Freeze, unfreeze, freeze, unfreeze, freeze, unfreeze. Does that make sense? Because what's the opposite of edit, right? I mean, set is kind of okay, but because the edit, I could literally replace it with the pen icon as well. How does the edit icon actually get in there? Is that coming from framework? I think it might be. Edit. No. No. SVG. Content. Yeah, definitely want to put that in here. All right. What if we do this? Yeah. That's not too bad. So, instead of freeze, and don't tell me a snowflake, what kind of icon would you use for the opposite of editing? I'm gonna ask the brain fund here. Where was I chatting earlier with some people? Theory and programming, perhaps. Oh man, that's the sort of thing that I've given. Freeze. Also, why is grid aligned so differently? Oh, it's a silly thing. All right, freeze, edit, freeze, edit, freeze, edit, freeze, edit. Freeze and edit. Freeze and edit. I mean, almost like save, right? Diskette icon, yeah, no. Icon opposite of edit. Opposite icons. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Oh, the word opposite, no. I mean, freeze, it's just gonna give me, this is gonna give me snowflakes all over, isn't it? Ice cubes. I mean, black to blue, pin icon. That's actually not bad. Pin. I mean, nobody will know what it means, right? Nobody will know what it means. Nobody will know what it means. Is there a pin? Is there a default? Oh, no, this is not it. Material, design, icons. There's a site I'm getting them from, and I always forget to kind of mark down which site it is, so I always get from the same set of SVGs, so they match each other. Like, I don't think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. From Google, yeah. Pin. Rounded. Not the location pin, though, right? Like, literally the thumbtack pin. What is the currency rupee? Why is that under pin? I don't know. Unedit? Unedit. I mean, yeah, no. Freeze. A lock icon. That I like. Lock. Because then we can also get an unlock. Do we want the filled one or do we want the empty lock? Is there an empty lock? No. No, not this one. I mean, I like the edit icon, but it's better to have consistency, right? So let's get that one. And that one. And then we'll go to my tools, optimizers, tools, optimizers, SVG. Grab downloads. Grab these two. All right. Grab our closed lock. Stick it in here. Grab that. That in there. And I think we might want to check a few things here. Capacity 0.87. What? No. No, 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 no. No. Why would we want to do the semi-transparent? Fill none. Oh, is that the inner part of the is that the inner part? Opacity 0.87. I changed this to 1. Paste markup, boom. Yeah, it's funny. It creates markup that it itself cannot render. Let's do this. Let's do this. XML does not appear any style. Information accessible with it. What? It's an SVG file. Why does it not open these? Oh, because it's missing a bunch of information here. All right, let's go back to the original one here. Let's go back to here. Start over. All right, show original. It screws up some settings here that don't usually work. Don't know. Prefer a few bucks to width height. I think it's removing the XML. Remove XML instructions. I don't think we want to do those. We don't. XML instructions. Remove method. Yeah, we don't want to remove that. And if I go here, paste that, refresh. Ah, here we go. All right. And if I make this 1, and let's go. I'm just trying to see if I can remove that element altogether. Oh, it's the background. Why is the... Huh? That doesn't make any sense. Why would it have a semi-transparent background behind the lock? That does not make sense. All right. So we don't need that. And this should be fill equals current color. Right? And one sec, let me just check. Yeah, we usually include that. And I don't know if these need to have pixels associated with them. Apparently not. And if the view box matches that, right, sure enough. So let's go. One asset. I can lock. No, that did not happen. Lock, here we go. And let's do the other one. Here we go. Paste markup. I think we probably have the same situation here. All right, open lock. I guess open, making it not filled in makes sense for open. Kind of make it more visual. Oh, wait, the other one was in a group, to be honest. Here we go. With height, that goes there. And here we do fill current color. Fill, close current. It's strange that it doesn't sort of do that by default, but anyway. Lock. Lock and open. Open. Ooh, much bigger. All right. Very, very good idea. Perfect, actually. Freeze. Yeah, locked. Didn't trigger in my head, but it's very common for all sorts of editors. Where are we gonna go? So, edit would be lock open. And this would be just lock. Yeah. Givens locked, unlocked. Locked. And now, of course, these would be 1.5 RAM in width. Or not. Width. Flex. 1.5 RAM. To RAM. To RAM. To RAM. Okay, so if I make these all 2, 2, 2, and flex 0, 0, 2 RAM, I should get square icon buttons here. And now I can actually make them a bit smaller, and it'll still kind of work, because I don't have to have legible size font in there. I can get rid of the font size setting and the font weight, because we're not putting any text in there. Like that. I think we still need the line height. So we probably want to make this a class. Editor class icon button. And then here. Okay. Editor, yada yada yada, inspector dot icon button, and inspector dot icon button SVG. I'm basically just gonna put that in here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that and that. Okay. Do that. 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 Click on that. Okay. And finally, these SVGs with 1 rem and height 1 rem. So we have a bit of padding in there, I guess. Why is it 14 by 22 when it's supposed to be the same dimensions? Oh, because it has vertical padding. All right, padding 0, width 1 rem, height 1 rem, and still not centered. Yeah, you're right. I'm just sort of thinking there's a lot of extra other stuff I want to squeeze in there, but none of that helps if you can't see the damn things. How does the spacing work here? Like, I don't understand why a 1.4 high element cannot fit in a 2 rem high container. Like, thanks CSS. So they're 22.4, and they're 22. How is this at 2 rem height smaller than these guys at 1.4 height? Like, doesn't make any sense. You'd think there would be 0.3 of a rem on either side for padding, right? Are these not being styled? Wait, what? Did I not save this? Am I being an idiot? I am being an idiot. I hadn't saved this file at the top, so it was still applying the inline styles. They still look like they're slightly downwards. Huh. I think this adjustment is for different size. And it's like, it might actually be centered if it wasn't for the damn padlock. Like the padlock itself, the whole icon is centered, but because there's more, the icon is bottom heavy basically, so it looks like it's not centered. Yeah. It's like this, it looks more centered, but it actually is less centered, I think. Wait a second, what? What? What is happening? Vertical align baseline. And then I think I can just get rid of the top auto. Boom, 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 boom. All right, that's working really well. It's a little bit of a hassle switching between the tools, but then as a puzzle setter, I think we're kind of used to a little bit of hassle. So, edit givens, corner marks, center marks. I don't know if, yeah, okay. All right. Boom. Let's unlock them. Go here, make a 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and a 1, 2, 3 here, a 4, 5, 6 here, and a 7, 8, 9 here. Go back here, freeze them. I'm almost tempted to make one lock black and the other one blue. Does that make more sense? Anyway, and now I have find create dot create puzzle create URL CT. No. In the puzzle editor, we should have a new function called open current puzzle. No, create puzzle data. So edit puzzle puzzle editor dot create. No. I think this is global. Dot create puzzle data. If I do this, it should generate a link. And if I click the link, it should open the puzzle. But it does not translate the givens. Yeah, see you later. I gotta get going soon as well. So I think the problem here is that I'm not actually serializing that information right now. I'm just gonna snap this quickly. All right. So when we are creating the puzzle data here, how are we serializing? Component serialized puzzle data, source data. Component serialized. Oh yeah, okay. So it's just that our puzzle component doesn't have appropriate serialization. Let's see. Serialize. Prop get given. Of course, now the question is, how specifically does the given center mark stuff, where does it come from? How does it even work? Okay, give the center marks, center string, puzzle center marks, puzzle center marks, puzzle center marks equals convert to puzzle center marks. Handle cell feature converted puzzle center marks. Center marks dot push. Cell dot center marks, cell dot pencil marks. Okay. So those come straight out of the cells, just like givens. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. So, so what are we even assigning here? All right, cell data dot value. Okay, cell is this. Okay, cell dot prop get. Okay, cell dot prop get. All right, let's switch to givens here. given center marks. So for serialization, we'll take the givens, because I'm also thinking they might be exporting in the middle of partially solving the puzzle while they're setting, so I don't actually want to mix these. So, and then we might as well do it this way. All right. And I think these will always be arrays. All right, and if I freeze them first, I think I want to swap these two. I don't know why, but I think I'll be more comfortable if they're the other order. Don't ask me why. Okay, so they end up as an array, and I think that's how we want to push them into the output. Now the question is this how they come out of the fpuzzles importer? I think so, because they get converted to that format. So if dot length greater than 0, cell data, center marks, cell data center marks equals given center marks. And in the output, these are an array. Okay. Center. And corner marks is spelled with a capital M, just to mix things up. But center marks isn't. That's how it is. Okay. And how's that look? So if I do this, we don't have those blues. Are they? Yeah. So those go through as blues. If I open this again. I'm a little confused right now. So if I unlock this, then do this, what do I get? Are these marks getting loaded in from the state? Restart. Now. Reload. If I just click on this link right now. Yeah, okay, so they're not part of the data. It's just, yeah. Now if I lock these and then do this, now I get these guys, but I don't get the other guys. If I reload, they come back. Because we have, yeah. So what I really want to do is to really test this, is copy this, copy link address, and then open in Incognito, where we don't have saved state, and yeah, sweet, so that works. That's actually, I was actually expecting to get that sorted today. That seemed like a much bigger job. But somehow, it just kind of works now. That's really cool. All right, let's see. This is just a forward handler that we're not actually using, but I'm happy that it's there. That's added to the serialization. Okay, that's fine. And let it givens. Should we change them to lock and unlock? Just to match our, you know, I think so. So edit is unlock, unlock, and this is lock. So we have now, instead of edit, we have unlock, and instead of set, we have lock. Lock, unlock. And there's something here that's still not quite right. There's something about the lock and unlock which is a little confusing to me. And it could be just get used to it, you know, it's a non-destructive operation, so people can, you know. I mean, the other thing is, could this just be a toggle? The problem is, I might be in an unlocked state. I might go here, add some whatever. And now I still want to be able to unlock the rest or lock these, right? So it's not just a toggle with two states. Unless the toggle has like a central neutral state, you know? Unlocked items, lock givens. I mean, we could like write lock/unlock givens. And the nice thing is now all the selection stuff is still available. Now colors, it won't do anything with them, and people might expect it. I might, in the locking, convert these to overlay components. But then the unlocking doesn't really make a lot of sense. But there might be like a button that lets people edit background colors just using the normal coloring here. All right. Time to wind up this stream. Really good progress made. I'm very happy with it. This we want to change, 1573. Anything else here? Press this forward event key. Don't think we need to do this anymore now. I think this should probably be moved into move into dedicated handler. I think there's a dedicated key handler that we can move that into. All right, let's bump the version and push it out. And the CSS, that's fine. Ah, no, wait, we don't bump here. We're in the editor stuff thingamajig branch. All right, edit. Givens editing. That's it. That's all the givens editing that we need, really. That's really nice. Sweet. All right. Thanks, Mike. Mark. Thanks, Mark, TechFan, for the help and inspiration. That was really, really, really handy. We didn't get to regions, but that's fine. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. I might squeeze in a 49.5 stream, and then I'll take Saturday off, and then Sunday I will stream number 50. And on Sunday, I would like to do something a little bit special and basically stream either just talking about the app, showing things off, and taking requests and just doing features that people are requesting, that kind of thing. So if you have any kind of idea for a small, simple feature that has been bugging you, or like a small adjustment to something, you know, Sunday is the time to do that. Otherwise, thank you very much for joining. Thanks for your support. There's a Patreon at patreon.com/SvenCodes where you can support development of this app, server costs, running costs. I'm currently way in the red, but there is hope that this can be viable and that I can keep working on this. So SvenCodes.com has all the links. Subs on YouTube, likes on the videos, all of that is very much appreciated. And any suggestions you want to send me via sven@svencodes.com email, or at, you know, on the Discords. I'm in the web app feedback channel on the CDC Discord, and I'm in the discussion Sven. What's it called? Sven discussion chat room on the Sudoku Solvers Discord. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a good day. I'll see you in the next one.